As you might have seen from the title of the video, today we are talking about outsiders and their unexpected success at the Intel Extreme Masters Rio 2022. I mean, unexpected to some of you. People who followed my pick'em got a diamond coin. Yet nobody did, cause they all doubted the CIS squad. Well, enough of self-praise. How exactly did outsiders win this major? Let's start off by taking a look at their opponents. The first game outsiders played, they lost to Mouse, and it was a pretty huge defeat. They got a total of 6 rounds as Mouse went to quickly sweep them on Inferno. After that, wins against IHC and Vitality, as well as a 2-0 in the decider game against Fnatic, led them to a 3-1 result in the Challenger stage, and making them qualify for the Legends stage. In the Legends stage, they lost their first game against Heroic 16-9 on Overpass, after a, let's say it like it was, terrible T-side, getting only 2 rounds in the first 15. Keep in mind, we will need this info later. So, they lost against Heroic, then went again without a single map lost in the remaining games. Wins against Ninjas in Pyjamas and Team Spirit made them meet Mouse again in the 2-1 bracket, where they won 2-0 to qualify for the playoffs with a 3-1 record again. In the quarters, they easily beat Fnatic. Mouse were quite a challenge on Overpass. After an insane clutch from Jame, they still managed to drop the map by losing 5 points direct after mentally and economically breaking Mouse, but closed the series on Inferno. While we are here, let's look at the Jame clutch again. It's just beautiful.
I don't even think Jame realizes he can actually save. He probably feels like there's presence in the B-bomb site, but the clutch is on.
Let's pause here. You see he missed the smoke and already decided it's time to Jame. Save. But he still pulled off this amazing clutch.
Oh, that smoke, it catches the rail, and that's a little bit unfortunate. Otherwise, maybe he's going to try to put some pressure. He's still going to go for it. He picks up that one. Oh, no! Out of this world! Jame! Are you kidding me? He actually picks up the round!
Anyway, in the final, they met an underperforming Heroic. By underperforming, I mean underperforming in the series against outsiders. Heroic totally deserved to be in the final. James' squad was mentally one step ahead of Cadian's, which Cadian respectfully admitted in the post-match interview. But let's go to the second part, their opposition. Let's take a look at the world ranking of the teams outsiders faced, taking data from HLTV from before the major started, which was the 31st of October. Mouse was the number 9 highest ranked team, IHC was 47, Vitality was 2nd, Fnatic was 19, Heroic 7, Ninjas in Pyjamas 11th, and Spirit was at ranking 13. Interestingly, they faced only opposition in the playoff, which they have faced in the group stage before. This might be a reason why they were able to read the game pretty well. I think it's also interesting to look at the Buchholz score, to see how the teams they faced did in the groups. The Buchholz score is determined by how the team you played against also played against the other team. If they won the other games, your Buchholz score increases because you played tougher opposition. The starting score is 0. A number higher than 0 means you faced stronger teams than average. A negative score means you faced weaker teams. Outsiders got a Buchholz score of 3 in the Challenger stage, which means the opposition in the Challenger stage was quite strong. Also, besides IHC, all teams they faced placed in the top 8. In the Legend stage, outsiders got a Buchholz score of 1, which is basically average. Funny thing, 2 teams that beat FaZe, so they ended 0-3, went 1-3 in the group, so the only win they got was against FaZe, that being Vitality and Bad News Eagles. Let's look at something more important, the individual stats. Outsiders were the highest rated team across the board, individually after the tournament concluded. An average rating of 1.15 across the entire team over 12 matches played is pretty impressive. 3 players in the top 5 of the tournament were in the outsiders roster. Jame, Flit, and Fame all posted really good ratings. Keycard was the only one to post a negative rating on average, being at 0.94. However, that is not uncommon and does not mean Keycard is a bad player. Some players do not have roles that have an impact that is reflected on the HLTV ranking. Also, let's take another look at Jame. He was one step ahead of the opposition. Just look at this disgusting shot against Torji.
And he didn't actually get any confirmation that, the amount of numbers that are actually coming at him from Fountain. Okay. No way! No way, dude. I'm telling you, he is the Time Lord.
And if you watch the final, or if you want to rewatch it, just look at how many times outsiders correctly overstacked. This is not luck, because an overstack would be 50-50. This is pure skill. Jame is a mastermind IGL, and I've been telling that to you since Berlin 2019. So to make the list complete, outsiders had a rather easy path to the victory. Especially since Mouse eliminated Cloud9, they had quite an easy journey, not meeting teams like FaZe, Na'Vi or potential semi-final rivals Cloud9. The individual performance was insane though, posting good ratings across the board and James' calls were insane. Was it a boring final? Absolutely. Did Outsiders deserve the major title? Absolutely. They won the final, so they deserve the title, and there's no doubting in that. Easy as that. Also, a fun note, they are the 7th team since the beginning of the HLTV World Ranking to get the perfect score of 1000. Now I'm interested in your opinions. Leave your comments down below and tell me what you think about Outsiders' unexpected success at the major. For me, it wasn't unexpected because Outsiders always was a title contender. Their playstyle is absolutely boring to watch, but absolutely effective. Leave your comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. You might see a lot of CSGO and skin content, or I have uploaded like one video in the past year or something, so don't expect too much. But yeah, thanks for watching.